Hello.
Hello.
How are all you doing today?
Doing all right.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm all you.
You're all me. Oh, okay. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
For this month, our patrons asked us to play some games from Kitty Horrorshow. Now, if you're a longtime fan of the channel, you might know we already did a Kitty Horrorshow Power Hour a couple years back, actually.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the first ones we did. However, there's a ton more for games we haven't played yet, so we decided to hop on in and check some more of these out. So let's see what we've got. 6 remain. Oh, I got a WASD. Okay.
This one is Actias.
Actias is the name. Now, our capture software was being a bit persnickety, but it did start with a message.
Restore me.
Restore me. Hello, lamppost.
Reduce, reuse, restore.
I don't think... I also got a little helpful message in the corner that says 6 remain. We don't know what exactly, but they remain.
Is it the big yellow cones? I'm betting it's the big yellow cones.
Maybe. That's one thing that I don't think we got. We did remark on this last time we played some of her games, but I want to mention it again. These very sparse virtual worlds are so affecting. Everything from the color choices to the very specific designs. It's I love the feelings that they evoke.
Can we interact with that thing?
Oh. The answer to your question is no.
That's too bad.
It's a lamppost. I don't know what you want me to do with a lamppost. Up, 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 up. Gotta get my ups.
Time to stand on marble.
See a small thing here.
Let's get it.
Maybe this is one of the things that remain.
Looks like it.
Interesting. Okay, so we gotta find... Siren's not part of the game. They're coming to arrest me for YouTube crimes again. Whoa!
Oh.
What is that? Hold on. Does this work in this game? It's not work in this game.
And I would... Oh.
And
so
I would
does that
scream yes, but they never heard me. Sculpture is the art of torturing stone.
Oh, hey, and there's more behind it.
I'm gonna hop up this hill real quick. That's strats right there, by the way. Wow, those weren't there before, right? I would have...
What?
Those definitely weren't there before. Whoa.
What? I don't know what those that you referred to.
The words
is.
in the sky.
Yeah, they were not.
Must a city always cost so much blood to raise?
I should hope not.
Interesting. All right. I love these buildings. I don't know what it is about them, but just these kind of structures imply so much use, they imply so much about how they might have been used and how they're all built around these cones.
And that they do not resemble anything that we have got practical use for in a lot of ways.
Yeah, it's... I love it.
Unless you have a use for a lot of cool shiny cones, in which case...
I like cones. I also like turtles.
I like rods and cones.
Nice.
Equally.
My favorite Blue Man Group song. Really underrated.
What?
My favorite Blue Man Group song. Rods and cones.
Oh.
What's this?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's a really nice effect. Let's activate this cone.
Activated.
Consider this cone activated.
More words.
They bathed in the fountain, while I
Thrashed in the mud?
Thrashed in the sand? Mud?
Sand? I can't tell.
When they could still stand to speak them at all. Derision rode their voices when they spoke my city's names. My sisters would ask, we're getting
slowly filling in.
It's slowly filling in context. Okay.
That's really cool. I like this.
This is very cool. This is such a unique way of telling a story. Holy shit. Oh, I'm going backwards.
It's okay. The W and S keys are basically the same.
It just depends on where you point your mouse. Oh, gotta get them bunny hops. Gotta get my reps in. I also love like you hear the very soft ambient music
Yeah.
and like the howling wind and the soft crunching of our feet on what I can only guess is either sand or ash.
Sounds like gravel.
Maybe that's how they got the sound effect to work. Wonder if we can hop up on these things.
Well, no way to find out.
Does seem like there's a way to get up over on this side here where... Oh. There's not appear to be a cone here. And there's not appear to be a way to get up. Wait.
There
is.
Seems to be.
Oh, this is all I ever wanted.
We are up. And there is a 1. Yes, number 3. Was that there before?
I don't think so.
I like it. I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna get out from inside these pillars so we can actually read that. But,
Is there anything else up here too?
I want to take a look around.
Look around.
Just look around you. Also, why are these all made of this like very rust-colored marble?
It's neat.
You're neat. I know this isn't the point, but you know what this particular structure is reminding me of?
What?
The big block battlefield from Mario Kart 64.
That wasn't an answer I was expecting.
But it is, though. I don't mean that in a bad way. I couldn't mean that in a bad way. Just the particular layout of that structure. Oh, it looked like a... Let's see. The edges of my walls were bladed. Because there was venom in my music. And there's no place for blades or venom at their table. Interesting. This one looks very much like a church almost. But that just
sank.
That might also just be kind of us projecting what we expect it to be, you know? Because none of these other buildings have kind of fit whatever I would imagine conventional architecture to look like, so. I love the idea of having the words appear in the sky, though, as we slowly walk around this area and activate these stones.
Remember to activate your stones.
No, why would you throw away your friend like that?
Neat.
Oh, this is nice. I don't see anything to do here, but... Oh. Well, I guess we're going down this way now. Still. There was something very much enjoyable about just roaming around digital spaces and crawling up and over buildings. I will never get tired of that. Alright, we should hop out of here, because I don't think this is going to make us progress.
It would seem odd that there would be nothing at this one.
I have a theory. Maybe this is the one we come to at the end.
Maybe.
Or maybe there's something on a lower level?
Something,
Are there other entrances to the inside of the structure?
I don't know.
Because we've been all around the top now.
Yeah.
I'll walk around it, but I'm going to keep going my circuitous route around the area here. Oh,
Sure does look like we can get in.
underneath.
Neat. You can't spell underneath without neat.
Neath. What does neath mean?
One moment. Okay, Google. Well, we
Oh, here we
obviously
go.
know
Oh,
what
I
neath
understand.
means.
Do we?
Yeah, just an abbreviation of beneath.
But that doesn't tell me what the root for neath.
Oh, the root. We're looking for roots. Go dig up a fucking tree then.
I don't know what you want from me. There still does not appear to be anything in here.
That's
But there's tons of
interesting.
pillars.
I do
Definitely
like
looks
pillars.
sunken. I'm gonna continue my walk around. This looks ominous.
Oh, it seems fine though. They're probably friends.
Good thing I studied orchard problems for a while.
What?
Never mind, it's a math joke.
Huh. From beneath, from the Middle English beneath, from the Old English binothen, or something. Cognate with the obsolete German beniten.
All right then.
So its root is just itself, and it means itself.
Great. Well, there wasn't anything in the weird stone graveyard.
I wonder if we have to go to the spinny bits.
Maybe. Those do seem to be the last place on our journey here. After we get through this pavilion. Or possibly a gazebo.
I'll cast magic missile at
Thank you. Thank you. knew it needed to have. These look like windmills of some kind, but
Yeah, but
very
they blow the wrong
strange.
way.
Very
And
strange.
are also made of spider leg.
Oh, hear that blowing sound as we get closer to him?
I do. I like them.
Oh, there's one.
Time to become active. Oh,
That is growing. Interesting. Well,
anything else in the sky? Oh,
and they let no doors be built for my houses. But I can speak no other language. So I was pulled apart.
huh.
Let's check this forest in the middle here.
Yeah.
What? Look at these.
Big blobby.
Hello?
Oh,
It's looking vaguely humanoid now.
yeah.
All of their pallid little paradises balanced on a single emerald spine. They do not know that I have been waiting. And I will teach them all the words for loneliness my language has.
Huh.
Interesting.
Wonder where the one bit that remains is then.
judging from the places that have roads going to them, I think there might be one up here at the graveyard that I just missed.
Let's take a look.
Because all the structures that didn't have them so far don't have walkways leading up to them, which just makes me think that maybe I missed one up here. In which case, forgive me. Up. Up. I love the color of the sky. I really love the particular shade of yellow green that's being used for this. I don't know what it is, but it speaks to me.
What does it say?
Hello, SK. I'm like, yo.
I see.
Oh, there is one up here. I just missed it.
Let's touch it.
Touch.
Yes. What's it gonna do?
Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a crossroads to sunder. Wow.
That was really neat.
That was such a neat game. Oh, I love that. Hi, so this one, a lot of Kitty's games come with a readme in them. This one was particularly interesting though, so I wanted to highlight it. Warning, do not play before reading. This application is only meant to be downloaded willingly. If for any reason you have come upon this application on your personal computer without awareness to its origins, or if you have no recollection of having downloaded it, do not run the application. In the event that you run the application despite having no awareness of its acquisition, immediately leave your house and begin... immediately delete the application from your personal computer. Immediately leave your house and begin walking due south while repeating one of your secret words of warning in your thoughts. Continue walking in this fashion until you encounter a naturally occurring sanctuary glyph that you recognized. If approached by anyone in this time, do not engage with the approacher. Touch or stand atop the sanctuary glyph for a period of no less than 7 minutes. If you've downloaded this application willingly, thank you for downloading and enjoy. That's
normal. Let's see what's going on.
All right. Interesting.
Ready your sanctuary glyphs just in case, I guess.
I guess we go. This seems like the most reasonable point to head to first.
Yeah. Let's touch the green dot. Let's touch it.
I want to touch it.
Oh.
I got a coin.
It went in.
Oh, these are homes.
From where the black pyramid had come, only that it radiated, kept us warm without fire, gave us love without demand. Everyone in the village felt the voice of the pyramid as a fluttering in their heart, softly at first, stronger each passing day, until it became a triumphant choir that filled us every moment.
Oh,
we
damn.
paid no mind to the gentle stinging of our eyes, or the small blisters that would appear on the skin of our arms. These pains were unimportant. The song of the pyramid had rendered them so.
Well, we see the pyramid, so I guess we look at the other stuff first.
We see the pyramid?
Right? That big thing?
Oh, we do see the pyramid. Yeah, let's investigate some of this other stuff. That's alarming. Hello?
Oh, I want to go on.
Shoot, are we not going to get the one cycle?
Oh.
Oh,
Can we get crushed by it?
I'm not going to see if I can get crushed.
Oh, you can go through it.
We'll wait here for it to come down. I don't want to have to.
All right.
Let's go up. Up we go.
Up. Yeah.
Gonna get mad ups.
Oh,
there are trees up here. That's alarming. I don't know why that's alarming to me.
probably the featureless obsidian plane that they're growing out of.
We spent months in the pyramid's great shadow, not foraging or sculpting or scavenging as we
Do you
always
think there's
had.
falling damage?
Simply basking
Gonna find
in the
out.
warmth and comfort it gave us, letting the skin peel on our arms and our legs, smiling at the sky as we grew weak and complacent. We did not hunger, nor did we thirst. When the sun would set and the elders would light fires by which to see, I would hear them joking that the pyramid was like a new mother brought up from the sand to cradle us. These words unnerved me. My mother, my real mother, was always beside me, and her skin was peeling faster than theirs.
Seems normal.
What? Good golly.
Who doesn't love the pyramid?
I mean, I think we all love the pyramid when it gets right down to it.
Yeah.
My real estate agent was talking about how much they love the pyramid. They kept trying to sell me the pyramid, and I'm like, I don't live near the pyramid you're trying to sell me. And all they would say is about how much they love the pyramid. I also love that noise that happens whenever we collect
Six
one.
of us went to bed one night. When we woke the next morning, we were 5. A new monument, stark and titanic, and made from the same sleek black stone which composed the pyramid, had grown up from the desert floor. No one spoke at all that day. My mother's skin was crisp and red, and she no longer had the strength to walk. I brought her water and bread when I could stand the pain in my eyes for long enough to see. 5 of us went to bed that night. When we woke the next morning, we were 4.
What's the sky look like if we look up? Oh, cool moon.
Cool moon. A surprisingly normal looking moon. That's unsettling because it feels like this takes place on like Earth,
Yeah?
which is very unsettling to me. What do you think? Big glowing obelisk?
Let's go in. Yes.
Hello? Please obliterate me with mercy.
We hop up.
Each morning brought us a new structure.
Answer
in
that
the
question is
desert.
apparently
A
yes.
new empty hollow. A new trail of footprints leading to the pyramid's great door. Those of us who remained would go to the pyramid, stare at the door for long hours, pushing our hands and shoulders against it, but it would not move. Some nights I dreamed of the sound of grinding stone, the shuffling of footsteps, and an unbearable light. But if ever I woke, I would see nothing. There is nothing to be afraid of. My mother would lie without prompting, while cloudy fluid wept from her eyes. She knew what there was to be afraid of. What she meant was that there was nothing we could do.
All right.
What is happening? So
Normal
are
and
these the
good
monuments
things.
then from the people the people that were in the shadow of the pyramid? Is that what these are?
Seemingly.
These stairs look very stressful.
You say this as though you've never built a monument to the pyramid. Even.
That's something normal? Should I have? Oh shit! I'm gonna actually have to platform my. Fuck! All right. This is where my console gamer attitude is gonna show here. Frick! This is gonna be hard. I'm not used to controlling with WASD and mouse. What do you want from me?
I do like how it will let you jump to get extra air in the wrong direction.
It is very helpful that it allows me to do that. Okay. All right.
Getting close.
There realize we were playing a platformer today.
So where's the thingy? Come down. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. All I gotta do is make one more jump. Just one jump. Hey!
Yes.
Take me up, obelisk. I'm ready.
Pretty cool.
My mother and I woke on the penultimate morning to find that we were all but remained. The hot sand was singing through the empty doors of our village. I asked her what the word oblation meant. Though she lacked strength, her head snapped toward me and she stared. Her eyes were yellow and rheumy, but I could see her fear. She asked me where I had heard the word. In truth, I had not heard it at all. I had woken with it imprinted on the backs of my eyelids, written on the walls of my veins, a sudden clandestine addition, like the bite of a nocturnal insect. I knew that the pyramid had put it there, as a warning, perhaps an edict. I never answered her, and so she never answered me. They were the last words I ever heard my mother speak. The next morning she was gone. Nothing left of her but a trail of dragging footprints in the sand, leading to the pyramid's closed door.
What does that word mean? Oblation.
Isn't oblation when something gets like worn away by sand?
Oh.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Wild guess though. I mostly know it because it's a Magic the Gathering card.
Well, I mean, doesn't matter where you got the knowledge.
What does it actually mean?
Oh.
No, it's absolutely not. I'm totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. An oblation is a thing presented or offered to God.
I just kind of took a jump, and apparently there's an invisible path here, so.
So,
There you
joke's on me. I don't know shit about etymology. I think I was thinking about ablation.
Actually, that does sound right. Can late my abs any day. Wonder what's up here.
Ablation is removal or destruction of material from an object by vaporization, chipping, or other erosive processes.
Okay, so that's what
that's the one I was thinking of. However, oblation is also the Magic the Gathering card I was thinking of, and I just kind of thought those two were the same word. So now we know. Today I learned.
I spent what I knew was my final day walking to each of the black structures, pressing my hands and lips against their cold stone, wishing them goodbye. They gave off no warmth,
Smooch the rock.
and there was nothing in their angles to tell me who they had been.
Smooch it.
I could not tell which one was my mother. The pyramid's incessant singing had clouded my memory. I was nearly blind from the pain in my eyes. I told each one that I loved them. And then I returned to the village to wait.
So the structure's
So-
the people then?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, yeah. And we are the person on the last day.
Yeah, I guess it's time to...
And then they want us to return to the village. But I want to check out the pyramid. I gotta check out the pyramid for you. You can't put me here and then have me not check out the pyramid.
Yeah. Do you think we'll turn into a cool structure?
I hope so. I want to be an oubliette.
Pyramid, pyramid,
Pyramid. Hi, friend. What do they call the, what do you call the, outcroppings on the, like, the top of a castle wall?
Crenellations?
Yes, crenellations, thank you. I could not remember the word for the life of me. I want to have crenellations. Crenellate me. No? Alright. It won't crenellate me. I'm just gonna hang out over here in the shadow.
It's basically your usual
Oh, hello. Okay, I guess we
Normal
can't.
everyday mind control pyramid like most villages have.
I'm guessing we can't do anything there yet until. But
Yeah.
hello. I love you, pyramid. Smooch. All right, where is the village? Village is in the center here. It's like I think I see something like it in the middle there. I'm coming home. Yep, there's something new that wasn't there before, isn't there?
Yay.
I love all the small houses for each of the people that were there before us.
And now they're too big to fit in.
This is such a great game. I'm loving this.
Oh.
Night has fallen like a stone. The door is open. I go there now because there is nowhere else in the desert for me to go. My legs obey the will of the pyramid, and the rest of my body is soon to follow. I'm afraid because I do not know what shape I will take. I wonder if my stone skin will blister in the desert sun. If the pain of the hot sand will still rise up through my foundations. And if these things will become a comfort or a curse.
Can I just say I love this game?
Yeah.
Like, when we started, I'm like, oh, this is neat, and now I'm like, I am all about this premise. And the way the story is told, oh, Jesus, I'm all about this.
Golly gee willikers, sure is a fine day to obey the will of the pyramid.
It's always a fine day to obey the will of the pyramid, little Timmy. Why don't you come a little bit closer and obey the will of the pyramid?
I am afraid of having no voice, no eyes. I am afraid of the darkness inside the pyramid itself. I'm afraid of so many things.
I don't even want to, like, this is just...
I wish so badly that my mother were here.
Damn.
I suppose this is what it's like to become a stone structure, huh? I guess they cannot use WASD controls.
I love that.
That was super fucking cool.
Honestly, that was like really, really cool.
Yeah, I'm really glad we got a chance to revisit this.
Like the way that was way more impactful than it should have been. I just love the way the story worked with how you were going around to the different. It's really simple at the core of it, but it was done so well.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Peace out. Remember to obey the will of the pyramid. Wow, cool symbol.
Cool symbols. Keep thinking like that's the introduction to Roundabout. It's not my problem. That's what I hear every time I hear just a rising static chord.
All right, I see we've booted up another moody, dimly lit, abstract landscape. How is this going to emotionally punch me in the gut this time?
I don't know. We'll find out.
The other two managed to.
I do want to point out that the resolution options for this game were soon you will make a choice,
I see.
which is normal, I'm told.
Making
Hello,
choices? No,
tree.
that's too hard to do.
Also, according to the README, this game has 2 ends and 2 beginnings. So we're going to play it twice, just to be sure. Hello, tree. How fare thee?
Touch it.
Want to touch the tree?
Yes. Ah, yes, flat and shiny, just like trees generally are.
I mean, that's how I prefer my trees to be.
Yeah. Hey, oh, it's a tree.
I do like trees.
Cool tree.
Very cool tree. Hello, tree. I don't know where we're meant to go, so I'm just going to be walking around for a little bit, it looks like. Finding more trees. Found another tree. Some very good trees. See another tree over there.
Is this a rainforest? It's raining. There are trees. So it counts. Yes, no?
I'll accept it. I'll accept that. Well, there's another tree. Heck is this over?
A big thingy.
Big thingy.
I like big thingies.
Hold that thought, tree. Take a look at this big thingy here.
I see.
I see.
Just a big thingy.
But with like a big goalie on the other side. I don't know where we're headed. Sure hope I'm heading in the right direction, though. Very placid. A little bit stressful because everything's in black and white and we don't know what's what, but it does feel very peaceful in a weird way.
Rainymood.game.
Mayhap.
Okay, Alexa, put on Rainy Mood.
I don't think Alexa needs to put on rainy mood for us. I think we've got just enough mood here.
That's another thing that has two thingies with a gully between them. Oh, is
Yeah.
that a light? Oh no. It's just a thing.
Oh, it is a thing.
Oh, I see. Let's go up.
Okay, we found a thing. You're right, though. There was a light. It is definitely lighted more strongly than the structures around it.
Oh.
Hole. I don't know what that did, but we got...
There's words on it.
I was thrown upon this altar against my will. That doesn't sound good.
I like the words in the environment storytelling. It's cool.
Yeah.
Wonder where those ones showed up. Oh, we're going up.
I was brought here, just as you. But I was brought here long ago. And so you will hear my story, just as yours unfolds. Take no comfort, there is no pain in your immediate future.
I do believe it says there is pain.
Oh, there
in
is
your
pain in
immediate
take no
future.
comfort, there is pain in your immediate future. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Where are we going? This doesn't look very welcoming anymore.
Seems fine.
Oh. They're everywhere.
Touch them, touch them.
My curse? Course was set for me. Sorry, the fonts are very good. I just have a difficult time reading some of them. What heresy was committed by my birth? Pick me up.
Oh, rock touching game. I like rock touching game.
Me too. More games about touching rocks, please. When is the last time someone walked their fingertips up the crest of your spine? Do you remember the sensation? Well enough to cherish it? I hope you do. I love the architecture in this game.
Why not?
I remember the day. The rain was black, pregnant with soot. I see the little glow over there. I just want to investigate little things.
I like that it glows strongly enough that you can put them in buildings and they're not hidden.
Yeah, yeah. I have felt such loneliness.
Like, that's a good... is affordance the word? I think affordance is the word, maybe. Maybe not.
I mistook their expectation for love. The heck are we climbing right now? I am confused and alarmed.
Something big and cool.
It doesn't seem cool. It definitely seems, it doesn't seem cool for us.
Seems pretty cool. Who doesn't get sacrificed once in a while?
Right? We like to think that when angry hands are flying across our doors, those who claim to love us will risk their flesh to keep us safe, that they will turn against the narrow-eyed world and make their arms our sanctuary. We are always wrong. Oh, behind me. See, we're in some kind of maze-like scenario now?
Oh. I have a feeling that is not to play.
But you saw what was going through my head there.
I sure did.
Okay. Just... There was a lot communicated right there, so... This looks like a odd kind of like cityscape almost. I saw the fountain-like thing in the middle. I just want to take a look around.
Yeah.
I like how Relatable is like very simple hand-drawn almost. Alright. This is much bigger than I thought it was going to be. I think we'll go back and check out that fountain before we do much else here.
All right.
Oh.
Seems like there's a couple.
Maybe. What does that say?
I was never given a chance.
I was never given a chance.
Let's take a bath in the fountain.
I can't help in the fountain, I'm sorry.
Oh, we're filthy.
I tried. I mean, I already knew that my soul is unclean.
No bath for us.
That's not the cleanliness I was getting at, but good enough. I think it was back this way. That big pyramid thing in the middle, and I don't know what the deal with it is. It intimidates me. What is it about simple geometric figures that's so intimidating?
I don't know. I'm excited to find out whether we can fall off, because I bet the answer is yes.
I don't want to just yet if I can avoid it. I was a coin thrown into a well of antipathy. Goodness gracious. Don't mind me just walking down the city streets.
Making my way downtown. Walking fast.
You know, I got the reference. I wasn't gonna encourage it, but. Hello? I was
Not
a child, but a foundation. I don't know what the purple thing is up here.
probably just purpley.
I don't think we can reach it. Big crystal. Oh, I want the big crystal.
Pretty cool.
Looking cool. What? I see a big crystal hiding a thing with a purple glow. I want to try to get it. I don't know what's so controversial about that. Give everyone...
Which way did we come from?
We came from the left at that intersection there. I have a broad idea of where we are in this cityscape.
I do not.
So... I have a general idea, like not very specific. I don't have the roads mapped out or anything, but... Yeah, okay, here we are back at the, back at this big geometric fellow.
Oh, hello, pyramid.
Hello.
Let's obey the will of the pyramid.
I think that's the wrong game for that. Oh, in that. Oh
Okay.
yeah, we got that one already. Let's got a spire on it. Now we haven't been to like the back behind the pyramid here, so I wonder if one of these hides our way up. Oh, that looks like it.
Yes.
Take me up. Do it. Do it. There's something I want you to see. Look up.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Plants in a fallow garden. Fallow. That looks like the way... Yeah, that looks like one of the way ups situations. So let's see if we can walk around this garden a bit more. Really like this. Find it difficult to describe why, but it's... Hello. Collected it, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
there it is.
I have envy.
Envied?
I have envied the trees, the chaos of their branches. That's a sword.
Nice.
Interesting. This is such a... I don't know what to make of it. There were, like, the game mentioned that there were... It did have hints of, suicidal ideation in it, but and I kind of get that on the fringes, but nothing's really coalesced for me just yet. I feel like I'm still getting a bunch of pieces that I'm trying to fit together. Is that a burb?
Polygon bird. Polygon bird.
There is no nourishment I can draw up with these roots.
You can just barely see the one over there.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sorry, I know that's not intended. I was just having fun. Don't mind me. Boing, boing, boing. I think we've made our way around this.
I like it.
Oh, appears to be a fountain over here. Or is this what I thought was the way up? No, this appears to be another thing. I really don't want to fall off here. I'm worried that I can.
Is that the second ending? You fall and die?
I have envied cicadas as they tore free of old skin.
Yes! Oh, we've finally taken a bath.
Take a bath, % complete. Alright.
This game has everything.
It does.
The devs really think of everything.
I like how the trees are just kind of rooted in, like,
Thingies.
that slowly bob up and down.
As trees generally do.
I've never met a tree that didn't. And I've met several trees. The stone you ascend was once my skin, my spine. Every shape you have traversed I have chosen for myself. My rebirth has made me undefinable and infinite. I shed the pretense of form and became perfect. I am at once the queen and the kingdom. Oh, sorry if I've been... I don't think I wiped off my boots before I trod in your kingdom there. Sorry about that.
Everybody's turning into buildings today.
That does seem to be a running theme. That definitely shows up when we played Anatomy. Every building, its own being.
Come to think of it, yeah. All these games are about buildings. And they're scary. And that makes it perfect.
Not that they're scary, but that there's more to them than merely a building. I once heard tales of a desert. I don't know about deserts.
I love Tales of Dessert.
I don't know. I thought Tales of Symphonia was a little better. Oh. Full of monuments, black as grudges. Maybe that is an explicit reference to the game we just played. I'm coming up. Don't mind me. Oop. Oof. A temple called to them in sleep. Swallowed and twisted them up. Does sound a lot like the game we just played. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, we missed the one cycle.
Shoot. All right.
Bad ending.
Wow, there's multiple more levels.
That we can see up there.
We're not done with this. I don't know why you think we're done. Coming through. Watch out one side. Hello?
Interesting.
Interesting.
There'll probably be something in here, yeah.
Yeah. I was just trying to make sure that this wasn't like the way forward and I was... Oh, hello.
Did it show up in the other room? Oh, there it is.
Their helpless muscles obeyed the edicts.
Obey the pyramid.
Everyone should obey the pyramid. I mean, if you haven't already obeyed the pyramid, then what are you doing with your life? Up we go. I understand your fear better than you know, but in your sacrifice, they have unknowingly given you a gift. I offer you a choice, a kindness none never showed me. Be it your wish, you may have annihilation, quiet and certain, but you can be shapeless and eternal if you open my door. Have annihilation, or you can have shapeless and eternal if you open my door. Interesting. I am afraid. Yeah, I feel that. I got you, buddy. Have you ever been anything else? Can't say that I have. It's very melancholy.
Yeah.
I like the somber nature of the of this game. Don't mind me just walking down a rain-filled promenade.
Oh. Looks like we got options here. Do we touch that and die, or do we touch the door and become formless and infinite?
That's a good question. What do you think?
I like formless and infinite.
Are you certain you will abandon only shape you've ever known?
A circle.
Is that?
Oh, here we go. We're still going.
Okay. Hello? Next behind us. Okay,
Probably a wall.
That's probably not. Sorry, I always get curious about like what's behind me in games.
Hey, and a floating, colorful crystal.
It is not the valleys and the deserts of our lives that change us. It is the elders who take us to them and force us to prostrate ourselves across old altars. But time is all that they can take from you. Remember that you are beholden to nothing. You will choose your shape, you will grow, and you will ascend.
Is this game about being trans?
You know
Also a building.
You know what? I wasn't gonna say it, but maybe a little bit. Maybe there's a little bit.
That was fucking cool.
That was really fucking cool. Oh my god, do we want to run it real quick and see what the other ending is, or do we want to just leave it like that?
I don't know.
I'm content with that ending.
Okay.
You know what? I'm content with that ending. I think, yeah, you know what? I think we're gonna leave it at that one. If you want to see the other ending, feel free to get this game for yourself.
You should.
You should.
Touch the rocks yourself.
Touch all of them. Whoa.
Here's sunset.
Okay, this one we're just hopping right into it. This one's called Sunset.
Oh, More windmill.
Oh, more windmills.
Sustainable
Ugh,
energy.
I'm so tilted. Ugh, at the windmills.
Oh, different shape of rock.
With these, we shall flourish. Our village will be the jewel of the mesa. All right. We will, collect the pyramids. Let's take a walk around first, before we try to hike up this area in the middle here. Looks like there's a couple of things to go up vertically, but I want to see if there's anything else around on the ground first, you know?
Yeah.
We can see very clearly the edges of the space here, so I want to just do a quick perimeter walk. Five-spoked windmills.
How many spokes do windmills normally get?
The wind turbines I've seen have 3 generally.
I wonder why.
I'm sure there's some physics mechanical reason.
Fucking triangles, how do they work?
I don't need no scientists telling me shit. I'm noticing a sub-theme in Kitty Horrorshow's body of work about pyramids. Everyone should respect the pyramid. Oh. Oh. Alright, we're back to near where we started now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what's up there.
Wait. No, we're not. We
Huh.
didn't see this. I guess we must have one more side to go. I lost track. Hello?
We can go in. Hey, it was worth it.
Yeah. Where is Papa? Where did these walls come from? You ever wanted to turn yourself into a building? Well, do I have a product for you? Oh, I'm up. Hello.
I see the ramp is on the other side.
Indeed. Trying to look out for more triangles. Don't mind me.
And there is one.
Where? Oh, thank you for the lights around them. That is so helpful. Forgive me. For what? Sorry for what? Sorry. Maybe that's not the time. Damn the sage. The suspicious mewling would feed our hungry bones to the soil.
Oh, that's a different one. I would like to touch. Go spin.
I don't know what to do with this one yet. I don't think we can do anything here yet.
Yeah, I guess not.
I'll just let him spin. Spin freely, my friend.
Beyblade.
I want to see the intersection of people who use Beyblade just in general to mean any top spinning figure and people who actually played with Beyblades as a kid.
Are you part of that intersection?
No,
I am not.
exactly.
I always wanted one.
I think it's because when you get right down to it, they just kind of spin around and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, me too sometimes.
Let's get this one first.
Cool.
Hello. Oh, maybe those are the inhabitants. They returned with another. They howled louder when they were brought close together, as though they were calling out to one another, screaming, or maybe laughing. They understood our avarice, honed it into knives, and through our own hands, haunted us. Hello.
Is it just me or do they spin fast when you get close?
I think they might spin a little bit faster when you get close.
They're happy.
That's how I choose to interpret that emotion, yes. We still haven't gotten that one over there. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure My breath is being sapped. It is hardening my thoughts, watching me die, celebrating. Hello? Hello? I just wanted to make friends.
Going for the cool jump.
Ugh!
Oh, falling damage.
Thankfully, there is no falling damage. Going up. I feel it observing me. It is singing ceaseless. Its singing is ceaseless. I wish I'd never agreed to keep it.
All right.
Alrighty then. I don't know what to make of that one. But that last one we met didn't seem to be as happy. Maybe
Yeah.
after we collected all the deer mips, they would Huh. You thought we were only gonna wander around and stuff. No, we're playing twine games too. This one's called Wolfgirls in Love.
Really?
Yeah.
That's such a good name for a thing.
Isn't it?
Let's
Night.
fucking go.
Rooftop. Clay tile, gas lamps, cobblestone, dying rain. Warmth, quiet, gas lamps. Her. Soft shoulders, dark hair, fingers woven, exhaling, turning, smiling. Ready? I think we're ready.
Yeah.
Grinning, kissing, sharp teeth, moonlight. Let's go. Tongue shiver, spine, gasp. Nails, neck, splitting, arching fur. Claws. Laughing, nuzzling, lowering. Changing. Triumph. Sliding down, roof over street. Running, panting, together. Swift, soundless shadows. Gliding, grinning, hunting. Streets, alleys, dark windows. Solitude. Seeking, darting, loping, scenting. Man. Drunk. Alone. Grinning, running, closing. She nods. Two shadows converge. Stifled shout. Standing, sprawled, crawling, gasping, blood. Claws rending, tongues lapping, teeth pulling, fingers meeting. Distant shouts. Approaching footfalls. Eyes meeting, smiling, standing, disguising. Hands clasped, running. Gasping, laughing, heated, slaked. Streetlights, dancing. Hearts beating, hair flying, freedom. Running, stopping, kissing, running on. Shadows dance, feet pound, crows wheel, jubilation. Alley. Corner. Gunshot. Coughing. Turning. Shock. She falls.
No.
No! Damn it, broke immersion. Bleeding. Coughing. No! Man kneeling, shocked, clutching, staring, claws, babbling, wound, runs, digging. No, no, no. Gasping. Bullet. Digging. Extract. Silver. Sob. Pupils dilating, hands searching, breath shortening, music fading. Please. Silence. Rage. Sudden claws, teeth, furs, sudden tears. Running, screaming, chasing. Ragged breath, pounding feet, blurring sight, man shouting, help me! Distance closing vision, blurring music, fading, world collapsing. Leap. Tear. Scream. Howl. Avenge. Bleeding. Screaming. Kicking. Stillness. Shoulders shake. Claws recede, fur dissolves, tears flow. Nearby footsteps panting. Eyes closed. Then, her voice. Hey. Turn. Smiling. Approaching. Wound closed. Regenerated. She laughs. Did you forget? I was so afraid. Laughter. Hugging. Kissing. Sobbing. Lips pressed hard. Nearby sirens. She takes your wrist. Come, beloved, she whispers. The woods are waiting. Run. Good end!
Good end.
Yes!
Yeah, werewolf simulator.
Excellent. Anything involving werewolves making out, I'm just all about it.
Have I got a book for you?
What? And one more.
All right.
This game comes with content warnings, so consider your content warned.
It's your fault the world is ending. How so? The city center, a tangle of squat, square buildings with no doors, compressed, their skin knitted together by years and poor planning. The roads are black cobble, black like the sky, so that it looks like the city hangs in empty space. The air quivers and buzzes and shakes. The horizon glows red. The city's heart is quiet, withered, still.
What do we want to do? We got a ton of different options here.
Let's go in a building. You pick a door and enter. No one to stop you. You're the only one in the city who isn't hemorrhaging. You approach the ruins of a bathhouse. A hornet, presumably drawn to the moisture or the aroma of soothing herbs, has here attempted to force itself bodily through the front archway. The great bulk of its thorax caught on the doorframe, and the hornet has torn itself apart. Ichorous fluid drools from the hornet's sundered body in great loops and strands as it dies slowly. It ignores you.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's wander around.
Wandering.
You walk. The entire city is baying, and it has 1,000 throats. A narrow street wraps around behind a row of villas and presses its face against a stone wall. Bodies are slouched here, their chests and stomachs and backs opened by massive stingers or tearing mandibles. So
Okay.
I hate Wednesdays.
God, you know what?
Every week,
Why
the Hornets.
Why is it always Thorax Day on Wednesday?
Every week, the Hornets. Where do we want
I
to
misread
go?
that as pizza at first.
Yeah, let's get pizza.
I don't think this is pizza.
Pizza. A wide stone terrace, 100,000 squares and triangles of colored glass set into the streets, which shone like a field of opalescent diamonds on festival nights when the moons were full and close. Perforated bodies litter the area. The air is rank with blood. Several hornets on the other side of the plaza are ravaging some of the corpses, disemboweling them with their mandibles, puncturing their inert forms with their stingers again and again, reveling. They ignore you.
Okay. Want to check?
Like I said, fucking Wednesdays.
Oh my god. You want to check out that colored glass?
The glass would glow and sing depending on the moons, and on the things it felt through the feet of dancers, and what was poured on it. You once poured the last of your wine onto a pattern shaped like a moth, and it bathed you in sapphire light, and the song it sang pulled the breath from your lungs like an undertow. Right now, with only blood to drink, the glass is wailing.
I see. Okay. Shall we... Where do you want to mosey next?
Well, let's see... the Temple District, I guess. Temple District. Houses turn to temples, and the streets are punctuated with shrines, statues, murals. One road leads up the side of a hill, curling serpentine along the slope, to where a great circle of fluted columns holds up the domed roof of the oracle. Nearby, a hornet stands motionless atop the roofs of two conjoined temples, its black head pointed towards you, the orange of the horizon reflected in its carapace.
All right.
Oracle time.
Oracle?
You ascend the smooth steps that lead up to the hill from the Temple District and approach the oracle, passing through one of the grand arches that make up its walls. One of the elder invokers is pacing the grand circular chamber, keeping guttering candles lit and crying to himself. Your footsteps signal your entrance. He turns to face you. He goes pale first, then red. He pitches his candle at you and it snaps against the marble floor. "You have murdered us all," he says. "We had such hopes for you. The ink so loved you. You could nearly hear it singing. But you have murdered us. For what? For what?"
Great question. I'm gonna go out on a limb and just say because I could.
Wow. I guess so.
What do you think? Do you have another feeling?
We already picked.
Because I could.
The elder spits at you. The air stirs suddenly, guttering the candles. The sound of droning approaches fast. The elder casts his eyes about, then begins to run. The oracle shakes as a hornet touches down just outside. The elder screams. The hornet forces its head in through an archway. In an instant, without sound, the hornet's mandibles are around the elder's middle. Without sound, the hornet's mandibles slice the elder in half. The body topples, blood and viscera fanning out across the candlelit marble. The hornet lifts off again, departs. The wide circular chamber is quiet, the orange light of old candles making the columns and archways shake like a mirage. You are surrounded by the judgmental statues of gods and goddesses. On her smooth, naked belly, the statue of hate still wears the glyph you drew upon her. The corpse of an elder invoker is here, divided in half at the trunk. Let's look at that glyph.
Let's look at that glyph.
Words abstracted into symbols, woven together, interlocked, activated. Death, swarm, end, wings, night. You were among the most gifted. Even as the ink left your brush, you felt your anger draining, until when the final line was laid against her stone skin, you stood and gawped at what you had done, the cause of your fury forgotten, limbs leaden with shock at your own actions, and the knowledge of catastrophic, irreparable change. There were maybe 3 seconds where you might have undone it, might have stopped everything, but they had not taught you how to erase. There is no such thing as impermanent ink. Let's consider a statue.
So we caused this, so... Oh, that's many.
Let's look at each of them. Anger, father of the tall stone, god of buildings, tools, cities, and invention.
I think it's Augur?
Augur. Thank you.
It's an upside down N.
Yeah. Aria, mother of the endless song, goddess of music, beauty, dreams, and madness.
All right.
Ink, mother of the page, goddess of language, art, and secrets.
Aight.
Hate, mother of the hive, goddess of fury, plague, wings, death, and stinging insects. Forgive me.
Oh. How about Nail?
Nail, mother of the sea of knives, goddess of chains, agony, blood, metal, and rust. Pyre, father of the sun, god of fire, deserts, salt, and desiccation.
And what about this last one?
Signal, father of the black towers, god of noise, interruption, nightmares, and telepathy.
Interesting.
Nice pantheon you got there.
Yeah, it's solid 10 out of 10 pantheon, or 7 out of 7, I guess. Shall we try the apothecary?
Yeah, why not? Apothecary. Tables, bottles, mortars, pestles. A wasp ravages the tissue of a tree, which swells with toxins, which the apothecaries harvest, lance, drain, and use for the mixing of ink. The blood of the city, it had been called, by people who now would gasp at their own pre-sagacity?
I think so, yeah.
A robed figure is slouching at a writing desk, an empty bottle in their hand, black fluid running down in rivulets from the corner of their slack mouth. There is a small glass vial with sharp edges on one of the tables. You pick it up. It feels warm and vibrant, singing to your skin. The wasp that gave the ink that made the gall that made this ink. shared your resonance. This ink was meant for you. You slipped the file into your satchel.
I see. We have some ink now. I wonder if that changes anything.
Probably so.
Shall we go back to the city center?
Yeah.
Or I think because we saw everything in the plaza,
Yeah,
right?
we went to the pizza already.
Okay. How about the market?
Yeah, let's see the market. The city's festival square, when not used for praising the gods,
Praise him.
becomes crowded over with tents and stalls. Dozens of bodies, most of them punctured by stingers or eviscerated by chitinous jaws, are strewn across the square. Nearly every stall is a splintered ruin. Hornets circle and hover overhead or cling motionlessly to the nearby city walls. They ignore you.
Check out them stalls.
You notice that one of the nearby stalls, which is still intact, once belonged to a brush maker. You step toward the stall and survey the fruits of the dead woman's labor. Glyph painting brushes fanned out across the stone, each of them exquisitely beautiful. You kneel and pick one up, placing it in your satchel.
Oh, so now we have ink and a brush. Stalls is still lit up. Should we take another check?
Sure. You can't stand to search the shattered remains of the city's marketplace.
Okay. So we got ink and a brush now. I wonder what that means.
Yeah, probably for the ink magic that's done on the statues.
We'll have to
keep
return
looking.
there.
Yeah.
So we go to the gardens next.
Curled up in the shadows of buildings and away from the fires and lights of the city's center, mosses climb walls and fill corners. Vines drape themselves across forgotten statues. Fleshy black willows with violet leaves grope yearningly for the ground and the sky. Doorways are grown over, footpaths are lost. Two hornets are mating in a clearing, backsides connected, bodies writhing and contorting in coital stupor, chitin slick with blood. They ignore you.
All right. That's fine. Let's just go to this alcove.
You used to come here sometimes, one of those kinds of anomalies that simply occur in cities that grow naturally. Separated from the garden by a lockless iron gate, a small space walled in by conjoined buildings, a single bench beside a small wishing well. From here, in the small square view of the sky, there are no stars, only wings. Something is shining beneath the water. You reach in to take it. It is a tiny, polished hematite statuette of a creature called a dolphin. You had imagined them very differently. You take the statuette.
All right. Anything else in the water is black. All right. We haven't been to the library yet.
Yeah, having fun isn't hard when you got a library card. The sconce
I
is
don't know.
outside
I've had a
the-
library card since I was really young, and well,
The sconces outside the entrance arch have toppled. High above, the great domed glass roof of the Athenaeum has been punctured. The hornets swarm in and out, shredding the flesh of history and science to build new nests. One of them clings to the facade, motionless, head pointed toward the ground, its giant eye watching you ambivalently. You enter. The library, first floor. The marble walls and vastness of the library's first floor amplify the droning wing noises of the great hornets that writhe across the high ceiling. Many shelves and volumes have been destroyed. The floor is clean of bodies. It was to their homes or the battlements that everyone ran, not the comfort of old knowledge. Suddenly, it had all become useless.
let's check out that scriptorium.
The center of your work, your art, where your hands were trained to brush ink across page, while the vitae of creation ran like light through your fingertips, taught to make your ink drink you and harden your will. You were taught too much. There are shelves of books filled with the knowledge of old masters. There is also a locked case full of papyri, where the aberrants are locked away from the unready. Let's look at some books.
Look at some books.
Written in the hieroglyphs which so entranced you in your adolescence, you used to stare at them for hours until their lines and curves became meaningless with semantic satiation, obsessing over the subtle poetry and quivering hidden energy in the shapes themselves. You knew how readily they could tear everything apart, and it made your heart flutter and your palms ache. But you are not always like this.
Sure.
Locked case, locked case. The Elder Invokers held their secrets tight, believing that the stability of the city relied on their reluctance to spread knowledge. Their reluctance relied on weak locks. You snap the hinge off of the case and retrieve the papyrus of the one aberrant glyph you had not managed to see. Fire. The glyph,
Do-do-do-do.
the glyph teaches itself to you, practically slides into you, worming under and past your eyes and into your understanding. You now possess all of the knowledge that the Elder Invokers believed was required before the world could end. Sounds good.
Should I check that second floor?
Yeah. The library, second floor. Their wings stir the air, cool gusts that smell of ozone and brush the hair out of your eyes. The dome above you, which depicted the deaths of gods, and which you had grown so used to staring at for long hours, is filling slowly with porous nests. Shredded even, pages and filmy wing scales drift down to coat the floor. Your feet feel sticky. Toppled shelves make movement impossible. We're getting that loot. Feeling good.
The only thing we haven't checked yet are the gates.
Yeah. Gates. The great black gates of the city had always kept it safe from those who coveted its arts and music. And they did nothing at all against the translucent wings of hate's titanic harbingers, only prevented the citizenry from dying outside in the grassy fields. Gatehouse. The room is narrow, lit by a single candle that sputters and coughs greasy smoke. A gate guard is here, slouched in a chair, trying to keep his entrails from leaving his body through a hole in his stomach. Blood laps down his front from his mouth. His eyes are glassy and pleading. He looks to you and coughs, groans, gurgles. On the wall is the winch that opens the city's front gate. What's he pleading about? A small act of mercy, hitherto the only kind of which you are capable. You lean forward, retrieving your brush and ink from your satchel, and mark the guard's forehead with the death glyph, channeling your will through the shaft of your brush. The guard's eyes widen and he begins to choke. The ink settles into his skin. Soon his body is lax and lifeless.
Should I check that winch?
Yeah. You crank the winch. Outside the gatehouse, you can hear the low groaning of the city's gates, opening to the dark fields outside.
Do we want to go out to the fields?
Yeah, I guess so. Fields. The dark sea of grass shivers and roils. The bloody orange horizon is dotted with the iron skeletons of distant towers. Everywhere, on the horizon and in the sky and above the city and on the walls, the hornets are buzzing, hovering, soaring, perching, nesting. They ignore you. Leading away from the city, further out into the vast darkness of the fields and to the hills beyond, hornets are grazing here. They ignore you. Hills. Rising up from the fields like bloated sores on the skin of the world, peaked with scabrous tufts of jagged, leafless forests. Hornets are mating here. Hornets are laughing here. They ignore you. Woods. Branches snap like rotten teeth. The trees are tall and fleshless. No leaves, no moisture, no protection from the stars. Hills behind, a clearing filled with metal spires ahead. Hornets celebrating indulgently the brutal slaughter of your species here. They ignore you. The towers. The towers of signal where he struck the earth and filled the air with soundless noise, and where ink made love to him and gave birth to the language. Each one is as wide as the oracle at its base, and each stretches so high that one must look straight up to see the top. Each is covered in tumescent, papery growths, Nests, virulent and unnatural, all of them bubbling with massive newborn hornets. They ignore you. All of the others are dead, here and in the city. You are alone with the hornets. Here, among the feet of the towers, you are alone with the hive. You have the components to burn it.
Do we?
Yeah. You retrieve the file of ink and brush from your satchel. You open the file, dip your brush. You reach forward and shut your eyes. The glyph of fire rushes up and etches itself against the backs of your eyelids. Your fingers begin to feel hot. The tip of your brush makes contact with the nearest tower. Nothing happens. Above, the hornets are laughing. Above, the hornets are breeding. Above, the hornets are multiplying. Above, hate is watching her children spread out across the surface of the earth like an infection, and watching one tiny creature with a brush attempting to use the god's own gifts against her. But of course, the gods cannot be killed by their own weapons. And so, she laughs. Well, damn.
Well, damn. I think we tried something and it didn't work.
I think we were doomed.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Jeez, that's bleak. But I
Yeah,
like it.
I guess don't summon massive hornets.
I mean, unless you're into that kind of thing.
I still don't.
I mean, oh, well, okay, fine.
Yeah, it happens every Wednesday, people.
Thank you once again to all of our patrons this month who voted on whose games you wanted to see. I hope that you enjoyed these weird landscapes as much as we did.
Yeah, it was a cool and fun time.
Special thanks to our patrons on the I'm Jacked In tier, starting with Carlos David Barrera,
Lupine Pariah,
Frosty Dragon,
Alyssa Clarkson,
Brian B,
Chris 1024,
Mercury,
Alice Demore,
The Fighting Doll,
Snow Flurry,
and Reyna.
Thank you a heck of a lot, all of you.
All of you are what makes stuff like this possible, so thank you so much. If you want to say in whose games we're playing every month for these special end of the month episodes, you can also subscribe on our Patreon, patreon.com/APR. For doing so also gets you access to Patreon exclusive episodes. You get to see the Patreon potpourri the month before it becomes available on the main channel. You also get to see our completely Patreon exclusive playthrough of Ace Attorney, and the third episode of that will be out this month or November. So like, it's weird timing, but there will be 3 episodes of that up, and that's gonna be around. That's almost like 8 hours total of Patreon exclusive stuff that you can watch.
Yeah.
It's also pretty great. Ace Attorney is great. Also, it helps us out a lot, and it means a lot to us because we like doing stuff like this, and stuff like that helps us out a lot.
It does.
And truly, it means a lot that you all trust us to do this kind of content for you, and I hope that we continue to impress you and continue to make stuff that you feel is worth your while.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say to the people?
Remember, like, comment, and obey the pyramid.
That one of those isn't like the others. No one comments anymore.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.